MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
First offering on its way. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This pitcher better get that ball down because he doesn't have enough velocity to live up in the zone with that fastball. If he continues to miss there, he's not going to get a few of these back.
And that's in there. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
0-1 the count. McCovey on at first, nobody out. Hit hard to third, scooped up, one there, on to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Spangenberg on the slide. The throw. Wow. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles lead it 1-0. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Drilled to first. McCovey has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, third baseman.
So digging in now, Roberto Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll step off and try again. The 1-2. High pop-up. Smith calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree, and the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The O's lead this thing 1-0.
Leading off for Baltimore, the designated hitter, Albert Bell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Bell is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Bautista. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Elman Smith.
First offering on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Guillen giving chase. 2 down. Now in the box, Cal Ripken. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit toward the hole. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Bautista. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman, Red Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make him work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a little tapper. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's gone 2 for 8. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Buster Posey now, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Into the box, Tony Guillen. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Willie McCovey. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of this series as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Yeah, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Popped him up. Fernandez on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, Albert Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Guillen going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Striding into the box, Manuel Rincon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A ball and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Delman Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Carter is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in, Cal Ripken. He reached on a single in his first truck. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Jonathan Scope. He grounds it sharply to third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. Here's Buster Posey now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left for the Orioles, but they're in front 4-0. Stepping into the box, Corey Spangenberg back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Eight in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. One away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Roberto Fernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike two.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit in the air to shallow center. Griffin ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Orioles are on top 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Tony Guillen. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Hardy has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Willie McCovey. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Now here's the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air. Rincon is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in once again, Albert Bell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Bautista. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, Delman Smith. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Bautista. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 8.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Derek Holland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Cal Ripken. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8- and 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
So striding in, Buster Posey trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Guillen has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman, Red.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Ready now, Matt Holliday. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Carter gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is launched out to left field. The only question is the height, but he's got plenty of that too. It's long gone, a home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Stepping in now, Manuel Rincon, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard on the ground to short. Griffin is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. Stepping in, Tony Guillen, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinking liner toward left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holliday is under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Guillen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no shot for Holliday. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's a nice piece of hit right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Guillen hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up to third.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Fernandez is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Albert Bell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holliday is under it. And that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Nope. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And it's fouled away. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Center fielder, Randy.
So stepping in, Randy Guillen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Into the box now, Delman Smith.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Delman.
He's ready. Here's
Smith.
the first offering. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Into the box, Cal Ripken.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Holiday is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward right field. Bautista has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 10 and the Red Sox 1. Ready for another chance. Roberto Fernandez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ronald Torreyes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch stays alive, still 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still back.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Red Sox.
Here's Chris Carter now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Over to McCovey, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Orioles 10 and the Red Sox 2. Digging in, Tony Gwynn has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Tony Gwynn.
First offering on its way. In the air, down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Willie McCovey will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Now batting, Ted Williams. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holliday is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Hardy's up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. It's the Orioles. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
High in the air out to center field. Guillen is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Manuel Rincon.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Rincon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Now at the plate, Albert Bell. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping up to the plate, Delman Smith. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there to take it in is Guillen for route number 1. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Holiday going back, still ranging back. Gone! Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the...
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it bangs off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Here's Buster Posey now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Guillen moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tony Guillen. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Holiday is under it. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 12 and the Red Sox 2. Into the box, Randy Guillen. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Popped him up. Scope is there. 2 down.
Third baseman number 13, Roberto.
Next up for the Red Sox, Roberto Fernandez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And the Orioles are moving on to the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
The one pitcher here is John Cueto. Lost goes to A.J.GRIFFIN. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes.